Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we are going to be ranking the top 10 best shooting guards in NBA 2K22 MyTEAM. Before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 4,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, and would really appreciate your support if you haven't already, if you do subscribe. Additionally, two things. One, this list is entirely my opinion, so just keep that in mind when you are looking at the list, because I think there's going to be some players, I can already think of one or two specifically, who I have ranked pretty low that I do think a lot of people would have ranked higher just based on my play style, the way that I rank these cards. And also keep in mind that these are current gen rankings, so I'm not ranking these cards based on where I would have them on next gen. I don't play a lot of next gen, and that's the main reason that I focus on current gen rankings. So just keep those two things in mind when you are watching this video. But yeah, anything you disagree with, all those things, feel free to let me know about it down in the comment section down below. But yeah, without further ado, let's hop right into it. Let's start off with number 10. And number 10, I think, is going to be the most controversial pick on this list. I'm putting T-Mac at number 10. Some people would argue that T-Mac is one of the best shooting guards in the game. For me personally, he's still a very solid card, but he just does not get any higher than top 10, and there's a couple reasons for that. He does have elite size of 6'8", a great wingspan, hotspots from everywhere, 20 hops, including really well-rounded hops everywhere except for the defensive end. Does have Hoff clamps though, and defensively, the fact that he's got like 95 plus on the perimeter stats, solid interior, does help in addition to being 6'8". Only needs a few badges added like that brick wall, rebound chaser, rim protector. Otherwise comes really complete. Elite stats all the way around. The problem with the card is right here. It's the slasher dribble style. That is a significant flaw. For me personally, especially the way that I play, my shooting guards are often my primary ball handlers, especially with the way that this year is. As we'll get to see higher up on the list, a lot of these shooting guards in the game right now are the best primary ball handlers in my team, the best scorers, the best guys who can go get you a bucket. And T-Mac unfortunately just can't do that with the slasher dribble style, so that definitely does hurt him. Jumper is nice even on normal. I like the release a lot, but the movement really kills the card. If he had quick dribble style, I really think there's a very good chance he'd be somewhere in the top 3, but having slasher, that's just a significant disadvantage for him over basically everybody else on this list, and for that reason I can't put him at any higher than number 10. At number 9, Kawhi Leonard. Similar thing with Kawhi. Another really good card, statistically incredible. He's even better defensively than T-Mac. Also has a good player build, solid shooting, playmaking, finishing badges, and elite defensive badges. One of the best defensive cards in the game, if not the best. Really good athlete, can shoot at a high level, slashing really well. Everything about this card is amazing. Jumper is phenomenal. Kawhi Leonard dribble style is fundamental dribble style though, which in my opinion, again, don't like it as much or quick or shifty. That does hurt him a lot, especially when you're looking at a guy who I want to run my offense. Kawhi is not going to be that guy. He's not going to run my offense for me. I think Kawhi is better at the 3. He is still a really good option at the 2, and that is one other thing to keep in mind is all 10 of these cards are really good cards, elite level, comp level cards. But the thing about these two guys is they don't have quick or shifty. Every other card on this list has that dribble style, one of those two, and that is so crucial to that shooting guard position, is being able to handle the ball. And unfortunately, these two guys just don't do nearly as good of a job at that as anybody else on this list. So for that reason, that's why I have them at number 9 and number 10. Excuse me. At number 8, we have Terry Dischinger, who is just a much better scorer offensively than either of these guys. He is 6'7" with a 7'3" wingspan. He's built very similarly to Kawhi. Not as good of a defender as Kawhi. Defensive stats are solid though. Only Hoff Intimidator, which is a good Hoff badge, but no other Hoff defensive badge. Has Hoff catch, corner, sniper, quick first step, posterizer, slithery, unstrippable. I think a lot of y'all know he doesn't get limitless spot up. That does hurt, but it doesn't hurt nearly as much as you would think, especially since he is going to be that primary ball handler. So the chef badge is much more important in terms of his ability to shoot the moving threes off dribble. And if you have thumbs, you can still green catch and shoot threes from 2-3 steps behind the 3-point line this year. So definitely not going to be that big of an issue, and it's not something that I have noticed as an issue in using Terry, and I use this card for a very long time. Does need badges added like hyperdrive, quick change, chef, rim protector, ball stripper, things like that. Those are definitely crucial badges to add to him to help him really improve and become that elite ball handler, as well as improve his defense a little bit. But really good slasher already, has good speed. I feel like his movement is incredible. Rudy Gay release on quick is one of my favorite releases in the game, bar none. I love this release. Quick dribble style as well, pro 3 behind the back. I feel like he moves absolutely incredibly too. He's one of the best cards in the game in terms of his movement. For whatever reason, just very explosive, very hard to guard card. Big fan of Terry still. I ran him at 250. I still think he's a top 8 shooting guard in the game. Definitely a great card. At number 7, we have one of the 2 new beast shooting guards that they dropped this past weekend as budget options, and that is Cam Reddish. 6'8" with a 7-foot wingspan, so he's got really good size. Hotspots from 4 out of 5 spots. 12 hops include posterizer, catch, downhill, quick first step, as well as ball stripper, clamps, interceptor, menace, pick dodger, pickpocket. Needs rim protector, post lockdown, brick wall, chef. Otherwise comes pretty darn complete. 94 speed, excels phenomenal. He's a good shooter, great dunker, really good perimeter defender. Not the best interior defender with only a 65 interior, 72 block, but he is 6'8", which does help with that at the 2. Elite athlete, really nice jumper, PG release on quick, super smooth, quick, easy to green, and then shifty dribble style, Kobe size up, so he's got good half-court sigs. Full-court sigs aren't amazing, but he has good size, a really nice jumper, well-rounded all the way around, really good perimeter defender, great shooter and slasher, solid enough interior with his height being at 6'8". He's a great budget option. Doesn't really have a lot of flaws and definitely deserves to be number 7. At number 6, we have RJ Barrett, who I think is the better of the two options between Cam Reddish and RJ Barrett. They're both great. I think it really is close to a toss-up between the two. I know RJ is only 6'6" instead of 6'8". Does have a 6'10" wingspan, which is nice. Badge-wise, pretty darn good as well. Hoff limitless, posterizer, catch, corner. Downhill handles today's hyperdrive, quick chain, and quick first step, as well as clamps, interceptor, menace. So really well-rounded badges. Does have that Hoff handles for days, which is big for a ball handler. Really good defender, has better interior and block, which I do like, and does give him a bit of an advantage over Cam. Still needs chef, brick wall, rim protector added, but great dunker as well, great shooter, really good athleticism. Also has the Rudy Gay release on quick, which, like I said with Terry, one of my favorite releases in the game every single year. This year is no different. Absolutely love this release. I'm really honestly excited for the new Dark Matter Terry that should be coming this Tuesday, because I think he's going to have the same release, might even have it on very quick, and is going to, in all possibility, be the best shooting guard in the game. But as of right now, RJ Barrett having that amazing release, quick dribble style, pro 3 behind the back, which is a great full court sig as well. He is an absolute beast, defends at a high level, has good interior, can create his own shot, slash, shoot. Everything about this card is great. He's a top budget option in the game, and I would slide him in at number 6. At number 5, I think I have Clay. I think I'm gonna go Klay Thompson. Yeah, Dark Matter Clay. I will say about this Dark Matter Clay, he's a really good defender, really good all-around card. I wish he had Hoff quick first step. That is one badge that he does not have that everybody else on this list, except for one card, has. But he has incredible shooting badges, one of the best shooters in the game. Really good defender as well with great defensive badges. Only needs like brick wall, rim protector added on him in terms of badges. Does have Hoff handles for days, which is nice. Only gold quick first step. Does hurt. His jumper, even on quick, not the greatest jumper in the world, but it's still very, very solid, very smooth, and really easy to green, especially to green tough shots that most other cards aren't going to be able to green. Shifty dribble style, Kobe size up, pro 2 between the legs, so he's got good half court and full court sigs. Movement is good. He's an incredible shooter. Solid dunker as well. Doesn't get blocked much on his dunk. His dunk package is really good. Doesn't get blocked a lot. And overall, I think he is a top 5 card just because he's so great as a shooter and a defender, and can play make despite not having that Hoff quick first step. If you have a Klay Thompson that you locked in that has Hoff quick first step, I do think he's improved. And as y'all will notice, I don't even have the Opal Klay Thompson in the top 10 right now, but I do think this card is very, very good. I think he's very well rounded as well. I think he does deserve to be in the top 5, but I wish he could have been a little bit better with that Hoff quick first step. Maybe his release on very quick would have really taken him to that next level. Clyde Drexler is the guy I'm going with at number 4. Like I mentioned with the point guard list yesterday, not a card that I've personally used, but it just looks like an absolute god on paper. 6'7" with a 6'10" wingspan. Hops from everywhere. 25 hops, including great finishing, shooting, playmaking, and defensive badges. Has some of the best hops in the game, like limitless posterizer, catch, deadeye, limitless spot up sniper, ankle breaker, handles today's, quick first step, ball stripper, clamps, interceptor, intimidator, menace, pickpocket, pogo stick. Ton of great badges on him. Also, elite defensive stats, really solid on the interior as well. Only needs a couple badges like chef, brick wall, rim protector added to him. Great dunker, really good shooter, really fast, incredible all-around card. He's got a great release. Jump shot 5 on quick is super nice. Quick dribble style is great. Overall, not great. Full court 6. He's an incredible card on paper. I haven't used the card, so I don't know for sure that he is as much of a god as he looks like, but I think he looks like a very, very good card. That's what I'll say. I think even number 4 could be a little bit low to put a card like Clyde Drexler, because he does look like an absolute demon. At number 3, I'm going with Kobe Bean Bryant. Kobe has 2 flaws on him, I will say, but despite that, I still think his movement is so good and he just plays so well that it is all right. 6 ticks with a 6'11" wingspan, which is solid size. Hotspots from everywhere. 20 hops, which include good finishing badges, great shooting badges, clamps and Tim, pickpocket, pogo stick. Only has gold quick first step. I will point that out, but you can find Kobe's with Hall of Fame quick first step on the auction house all the time. When I was running Kobe, I had a Kobe with Hoff quick first step, Hoff handles for days, Hoff, I think he had interceptor, maybe pick dodge or rim protector, a bunch of extra Hoffs. You can find super souped Kobe's really easily because he is one of those guys who has a lot of super versions of him on the auction house. Incredible perimeter defender, really good on the interior, great dunker, incredible athleticism, great shooter. Again, also the other flaw, only normal jump shot typing on his jumper. That being said, it is such a smooth and easy to green release that even on normal, I think it is fine. I'd love to see it on quick or very quick, and we will see that on his next card But this Kobe is still an absolute dog, has the shifty dribble style, which is the same as the Kobe's dribble style. Kobe sides up as well. His signature combo is the Kobe signature combo, which gives him the Kobe escape, the between the leg span that you can do and burst out of that only he has in the game right now. Everything about Kobe is just an absolute, I mean, it's absolutely phenomenal. He's such a good card. So capable on both ends of the court. He plays elite defense as well. His interior defense is some of the best of any guards in the game. I think he is an absolute dog despite only having gold quick first step and jump shot timing on normal. If you can follow with hop quick first step, hop handles, things like that, does help the card, but he doesn't even need it that much because he is such a beast already. Cedric Maxwell, he's the guy I'm going in with number 2. I would have put him number 1 earlier this week, but I think y'all know who I'm going to put number 1, and I'll explain why in a little bit. But Cedric is 6'8" with a 7'1" wingspan, so he's got phenomenal size, 4 out of 5 hotspots, 24 hops, which include great finishing badges, corner, rhythm, set shooter, downhill handles, phase, quick first step, tight handles, unflunkable, as well as ankle braces, ball stripper, clamps, intimidator, menace, pick, dodger, pogo stick. Really, really good badges all the way around. Only needs like brick wall, chef, deadeye added to him. Also has really good defensive stats, really solid on the perimeter. I'm sorry, on the interior, especially at 6'8", great speed. It's 95 speed excel, 95 speed of the ball, and an elite dunker and really, really solid shooter. The thing that also he has going for him is the fact that he has jump shot 3 on very quick, which is the quickest release in my team. It is so tough to contest, really easy to get off. Can be a little bit tough to green, at least on current gen is something that I have noticed. I sometimes find myself shooting earlys and lates and things like that and struggling to time it because of how fast it is. But when you get the timing down and when you're shooting well, he is just so hard to stop on the offensive end of the court. Quick dribble style as well. Kobe size up, so he has that going for him as well. He is a beast. Cedric is he's Kazi Russell, but better. He's easily one of the best shooting guards in the game. I think you could argue for him at number 1. For me personally, I am putting him at number 2, but I do think he's an absolute beast on both ends of the court. Really kind of does it all. And then at number 1, we have Chris Mullin, who I don't think this is a surprise. Chris Mullin is just such a dog, especially on current gen. He's got Steph Curry's dribble sigs with the Scottie Pippen Pro 3 behind the back. So he's got the best full court sigs with that Pippen behind the back. Best half court sigs, arguably, with Steph's sigs. Jump shot 22 on very quick. It's just absolutely smooth chicken. So easy to green. Basically knocked down every single time. Elite shooting badges, elite defensive badges, and hop quick for step and handle shot, which are the 2 most important playmaking badges as well. Great defensive stats, good interior as well. Dunks the ball at a high level, good speed, shooting, speed of ball. Everything about this card is incredible. Hoff rim. I'm sorry, you can add rim and brick wall to him, but that's about all he needs. Like everything else is already on him, which he's just so complete. Hoff clamps, interceptor, a ball stripper, intimidator, menace, ankle braces, pickpocket. Some of the best defensive badges right there. Every shooting badge you could want. Like I said, jump shot and sigs are incredible. He is the best shooting guard in the game, my personal opinion right now, and I think you could make an argument that he is the best card in the game, period, right now. An absolute dog, does it all on both ends, and a guy who, if you haven't locked in, you have the MT for, I highly recommend doing so because he is an absolutely incredible card, and I absolutely love having him on the court. But yeah, that is going to do it for this video. This is my ranking of the top 10 shooting guards in the game right now. Let me know what you think of my list down in the comment section down below. Do you think I ranked anybody too high, too low, anything in between? Just let me know what you think, and I will be back with more 2K content very, very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.